Can you use thinner lines without sacrificing the traditional look? Of course you can. Let me show you. Hi everybody, it's Johan here, back with another video. If you're new here, I share knowledge on flash painting through video tutorials here on YouTube, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the goodness. Recently, my videos have been focused a lot on digital stuff, so for today you see me back at hand painting flash again. The style of the design today would be a bit different than you would typically see me paint. The reason for this is that the lovely people over at Indigraph were kind enough to send me one of their nib pens to try out. The size of the nib on their pens is a bit smaller than what I typically use for my designs, so I thought I'd take the opportunity today to do a fine line traditional tattoo design inspired by the master himself, Ben Corday. The Indigraph pen is truly innovative and really differs from the rest because of a unique advantage: its ability to keep the nib constantly moist, preventing the ink from drying out. The pen uses a water reservoir situated in the upper part of the pen cap, separated by a membrane which allows the passage of moisture, but not water, and stops the nib from ever drying out. Perfect for us who use engine inks. You can find out more about Indigraph over on their Instagram at Indigraph Pen. I must say I enjoy lining with the Indigraph pen. It sits comfortable in the hand and you can really work at a fast pace. The nib reminds me a bit of a brand new small tip Posca in size. The ink reservoir holds enough ink for lining a whole flash sheet. I will definitely use my Indigraph pen in the future for detailed work. If I could wish for an upgrade, it would be a big round nib like the size of a Speedball B6 or a B5. Other than that, it's a well-built fountain pen, great for long line work sessions. Whether you're using a nib pen like this, traditional nibs, markers or brushes for your line work, the importance is that you're enjoying the process. Lining should be fun and enjoyable. It's where you set the foundation for your painting. So if you feel like you just want to skip the lining part and jump straight into painting, try lining using a new method to see if you can breathe some fire into your line work. It will totally do magic for the overall look of your design. When painting, I often use a number 4 round synthetic brush for applying the ink, and then a number 6 round synthetic brush for spit shading it out. While I'm applying ink, I always hold my clean spit shading brush in my mouth to keep it moist. If you want to know how to master the spit shading technique, go check out my video linked in the description below. Have you noticed sometimes that your black areas might tend to be a bit shiny? Over on my Instagram at SoberJoeCollective, I set out to find a solution to this problem. Together with some hungry and talented flash painters, we found out that using a few drops of water in your ink cup makes the shellac in engine ink less noticeable, but still turning rich black. I use this technique for both lining and shading when using engine inks. As Ed Hardy put it, a primary influence on early 20th century tattooing, Ben Corday started practicing tattooing when he emigrated to the US. His mentor, Bert Grimm, told a story to Lyle Tuttle, which describes Corday as a prolific and well-known alcoholic artist who would have sold off entire flash sets due to his addiction. Corday's style, definitely influenced by Japanese, is known for fine line work and subtle nuance. I used to use coffee when staining, and since I prefer to use watercolor for my flash, the stain had to go on before my colors, as it would otherwise smudge everything. A problem I had though is that coffee is water-based. Therefore, spit shading over it would lift my stain and leave hard ridges when doing a skin tone, for example. This problem has led me to switch my stain from coffee to an acrylic stain instead. This solution has given me a much smoother result with layers working great together. If you want to know how I mix my acrylic stain, let me know in the comments below. I've listed all the materials that I use over on my website, soberjoecollective.com. There's a link in the description below. All the materials link to an affiliate site where you can check out the latest price. As an affiliate associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. It's not much, but it helps me continue to do these videos for free. I've got a lot of questions regarding this green that I've started using lately. It's a watercolor from Ecoline and it's called 640 Bluish Green. It's a pretty dark green straight out of the bottle, but it gives you a nice traditional green to work with if you dilute it with water. To get the desired look, try different ratios between color and water. My skin tone is a mix I did years ago, and back then I didn't bother writing it down. I promised to try and replicate it to be able to share the mix with you. I use a lot of red in my designs, so I want my skin tone to go more towards yellow than red to make it pop. If you have a skin tone you like, share it in the comments below for other viewers to see. I really love how the painting inspired by Ben Corday turned out. Also very happy that I managed to try out the new innovative fountain pen by Indigraph. If you want more information about the Indigraph pen, check out their Instagram at Indigraph Pen. Thank you for watching, and as always, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this episode. See you next time.